Let us do Brahmanand. Hello students. In the previous session, we discussed biodiversity. We discussed the three levels of biodiversity: genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecosystem diversity. Genetic diversity means the variation in the genetic expression. Genes, they carry the information. They are transmitted from parents to offspring. Genes, they express the living characteristics. Genes, they express the living characteristics. So, the genetic variation seen among the individuals of a species. That means genetic diversity seen within a species. Species diversity seen in a region, within a community, in between the species. Within a community, we can go through the species richness, that is number of species found within that community or found in that region. In an area, what are the number of type of species are found, they live. That is the species richness. Okay. Then how they are distributed? In each species, how many individuals are living in that region? That is the distribution of individuals under each species. So that is called abundance. Abundance of the individuals in each and every species within that region. Whether in all the species, suppose 100 species are there in a community, in a region. In each and every species, out of the 100 species, are there equal number of individuals are found? If it is almost not exactly, suppose in each species, if 1000 of individuals are there, in each are 900, 999 or 950, 1000, 1050, that is almost equal, we will say. But if the number of individuals in each and every species that differs very means in a very large range. Suppose in one species there are 10 individuals, in another species 1000 of individuals. However, that under each species how many individuals are there? That is called species abundance or species evenness is counted. Okay. This is the species diversity. Ecosystem diversity. Within an ecosystem, different type of living organisms, they live over there and they have the relationship among them. They are dependent on each other. There are different trophic levels. The trophic levels, that is producers, consumers and decomposers, as we discussed. And the ecosystem diversity means the different ecosystem present in a large geographical area, in a large landscape, in a geographical location. The different ecosystems are there. How the ecosystem, the one ecosystem is different from another ecosystem. In that, what are the type of species are living in that ecosystem and what is their relationship among them. Okay. In this session, we are going to discuss the three domains of life. What are the three domains? What type of biological classification is this? Yes, we have studied that 5 kingdom system of living world, that is given by R.H. Whitaker. R.H. Whitaker given the five kingdom system in 1969. The five kingdoms are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. The Monera kingdom, they constitute that make out of the prokaryotes called bacteria. Even in bacteria, there are some division: ancient bacteria and eubacteria, true bacteria. I am not going to explain the five kingdom system, but I am going to discuss about the domain system, that is how the organisms of the five kingdom system are rearranged into three domains. That I am going to explain you, to discuss with you. Okay, this three domain system of biological classification, biological classification was introduced by Carl Woese in 1977. You can say even Carl Woese has given the six kingdom system. This is the three domain system, or we can say the three domain system or six kingdom system. That I will make you understand how. In six kingdom system, the first kingdom, Archaea, second Eubacteria, third Protista, fourth kingdom Fungi, fifth Plantae, sixth Animalia. So Carl Woese only given the six kingdom system. Here Carl Woese only given the three domain system. In three domain system, the three domains what are they? The Archaea, the bacteria and the eukarya. You see, Archaea, the first kingdom of the six kingdom system. The bacteria, they are the eubacteria, eukarya, because all these are eukaryotes. Okay, these are eukaryotes. In five kingdom system, the Archaea and eubacteria is the single first kingdom, and this is the Protista second, this is third, fourth and fifth in case of five kingdom. However, here the three domain system is Archaea, bacteria and eukarya, that has discussed one after another. Archaea, they make the primitive and most oldest organism. So, most oldest primitive oldest. Okay, primitive or oldest organism they live in all type of habitat. Live in all type of habitat. These are extremophiles. Extremophiles. What are the extremophiles? They can survive in extreme condition of the environment. In the extreme, intense environment. Can survive in intense and extreme environmental condition. So they are called extremophiles. They can survive in extreme temperature. They can survive in extreme temperature, extreme that salt. They can survive in high extreme temperature or high temperature. You can say extreme on high temperature, high salinity or high salt, high acid. Okay, high temperature, high acid, and they can survive in high salt or salinity. Salt or salinity. So they are called thermoacidophiles or the halophiles. Okay, as they live in high salt, then they are called in high salt or high salinity. Those archaea live. They are called halophiles. Like this, there are different divisions are made of the archaea. Archaea again divided into many groups. They are called thermoacidophiles, halophiles, or methanophiles. The methanophiles means those who survive in low oxygen level. They also do the anaerobic respiration. Okay, so some are methanophiles. Example, methanogens. Mainly, as we discussed, the thermoacidophiles, those who live in high temperature, high acid, high salt, halophiles. The anaerobic condition, those who live, they are methanophiles or methanogens. Okay, these are prokaryotes. These are prokaryotes. They lack the nucleus and membrane bound organelles. Lack means without. They do not have nucleus. Lack nucleus. Nestic nucleus and the membrane bounded organelles. Membrane bounded organelles. The cell membrane is made up of Either prokaryote or eukaryote, all are having the cell membrane. Cell membrane made up of the branched hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons, they are the fatty acids. Hydrocarbons, branched hydrocarbons, that is the fatty acids. Linked with glycerols, by ether linkage. What is ether linkage? The ether linkage means this is ROR, like this. Okay, that means the glycerol and fatty acid. Suppose here fatty acid is here. Fatty acid chain. Okay, chain means carbon. The side chains are there or not? Side chains are there. That means this is the branched hydrocarbon. Okay, and this totally, suppose here is a chain is there. Here the hydrogen will be attached. To this the glycerol is attached. This is the skeleton of the fatty acid. And this is nothing but the hydrocarbon. That is fatty acid. And that hydrocarbon chain, branched hydrocarbon, that is linked with the glycerol by ether linkage. So that means ROR, or we can say that is how the link will be like this. The cell wall do not have peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan is present in the cell wall of the bacteria. Unlike the bacteria, they do not have peptidoglycan. Cell wall does not contain peptidoglycan. Unlike bacteria. In bacteria cell wall, peptidoglycan is present. Okay. So what is peptidoglycan? Where the glucose and amino acids are present in alternate manner. Size of ribosome is 70 S type. The 70S, it is again having the different units. The rRNA, the part of the ribosome, rRNA is the part of ribosome. In the rRNA is unique to archaea, unlike the bacteria and eukarya. rRNA, ribosomal RNA, is unique to archaea. This is completely different from the rRNA of bacteria So, what we discuss that archaea, they are the most primitive. That means the first and oldest. Primitive means you can say first and the oldest organism. They live in all type of habitat. That's why extremophiles. So they are called extremophiles. Example, they are thermoacidophiles, high temperature, high acid level, halophiles, high salinity, live in high salinity, methanogens, because they can survive in low oxygen level region. Prokaryotes, these are prokaryotes, okay, at the nucleus, lack the nucleus and membrane bounded organelles. They have the ribosomes. That we have discussed, the ribosomes are okay, lack nucleus and membrane bounded organelles, but they have ribosomes. So we have discussed here ribosomes 70s type. Okay, cell membrane made up of the branched hydrocarbon, okay, and glycerol, which are linked by ether linkage. Cell wall does not contain peptidoglycan, which is made up of glucose amino acid, glucose amino acid. There are two amino acid, different type of amino acid. Peptidoglycan, unlike the bacteria, the size of ribosome 70s type, rRNA, the part of the ribosome, is unique to archaea, which is completely different, distinctly different from the rRNA of bacteria and eukarya. Okay, write down on this. Just one more point you write down for the archaea, that these are placed as the ancient bacteria or in the Monera. In the Monera kingdom, originally they are grouped in the Monera kingdom. Originally the archaea originally grouped in Monera kingdom as Archaebacteria, ancient bacteria. Okay, Archaebacteria, these are ancient bacteria, and these are called microbes, microorganisms, microorganisms, because they are microscopic. Okay. Now next let us discuss the bacteria. Bacteria, these are also prokaryotic cells. These are also prokaryotic. Cells lack nucleus and membrane bounded organelles. These are having the cell membrane, made up of the unbranched hydrocarbon. Again I am repeating, this is nothing but the fatty acid. unbranched hydrocarbon, that is fatty acid, unbranched hydrocarbon chain. Okay, unbranched hydrocarbon chain, that is fatty acid chain, fatty acid linked with glycerol, by ester linkase, that is R, how R dash COO. Suppose one is fatty acid, another is glycerol. In that is like eukarya, that is like eukarya. Unlike archaea, in archaea that we have discussed the ether linkase. Ether linkase is found in archaea. That is ROR dash. Yeah, I have not given this dash. Okay, one side, if one is fatty acid, another is glycerol. How they are linked? Only oxygen is there. Oxygen in archaea. Okay, this is the ester linkase. Ester linkase, that is RCOO dash. Unlike the archaea, but like the eukarya. The cell wall in archaea, the cell wall is made up of protein. Of course, the cell wall is made up of cell wall. In archaea, cell wall is made up of protein, but not peptidoglycan. So here, cell wall is made up of, cell wall contains peptidoglycan. Cell wall contains peptidoglycan. That is, what is the structure? Amino acid, glucose, amino acid. This is how the structure is formed. It is not only made up of the amino acid sequence, it is the cell wall of the archaea is made up of protein, that it is not having the peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan is a specific structure. The glucose is present in an alternate, glucose and amino acids are found in alternate manner. Okay, and these two amino acids are fixed. That is one NAD and NAM. NAD is N-acetyl glucosamine, and NAM is N-acetyl muramic acid. Okay, NAM and NAM. In between that, glucose is there, or there is sugar. Sugar is sugar. Okay, and here also the ribosome is 70S type. Ribosome is 70S type, and the rRNA, ribosome is unique to bacteria, different from rRNA of archaea and eukarya. Okay, and the bacteria, these are sensitive to traditional antibacterial antibiotics. These are bacteria are sensitive. Means if the antibiotic is given, then the bacteria are killed or destroyed. Are sensitive to traditional antibacterial antibiotic, but resistant, can survive, can withstand, but resistant to the antibiotic to which the eukarya are sensitive. That they are resistant to antibiotic of eukarya. Antibiotic that eukarya to which eukarya are sensitive. Means the antibiotic which kills the eukaryotic organism, eukaryotic cells, to that the bacteria are resistant. They can survive. But these bacteria are sensitive to antibacterial antibiotic. When we get some disease, the bacterial disease, we take the antibiotic. That antibiotic should be antibacterial antibiotic. Okay? To kill the pathogen, we take antibiotic. That if we are having a bacterial disease, then we should take the antibacterial antibiotic. When we are having a disease which is caused by a eukaryotic pathogen, suppose you think malaria. Malaria is a Plasmodium species, Plasmodium that causes the malaria. That is a eukaryotic organism, comes under eukarya. To kill that eukaryotic pathogen, we have to take that kind of antibiotic. But which antibiotic kills the eukaryotic cell, eukaryotic pathogen? That antibiotic cannot kill the bacteria. So bacteria are sensitive to the antibacterial antibiotic. The examples are Mycoplasma cyanobacteria, blue-green algae, cyanobacteria, gram-positive bacteria, gram-negative bacteria, gram-negative bacteria, scientist named Gram, he developed a dye. If any bacteria they are stained by that dye, are you getting? Dye or color. If with that dye, bacteria are stained, then Gram positive bacteria. If bacteria are not stained by that dye, not stained means not became colored with that dye, D-Y-E, dye, then they are Gram negative bacteria. Okay, some other meaning. Mycoplasma is the smallest organism, living organism we have discussed. Okay, these are the examples, and these are also known as, these are microscopic. So microbes, called microbes. These are also microscopic, so called microbes or microorganisms. Okay. What we discussed in this session? We discussed the three domains. Three domains of the life, three domain system, which is given by Carl Woese, who is also given the six kingdom system. So we can say three domain system or six kingdom system, because the six kingdoms of the six kingdom system are arranged into the three domains. Archaea, okay, they are the ancient bacteria. Okay, write down this point also. Bacteria are the eubacteria, archaea are the ancient bacteria. So bacteria are the eubacteria. Eubacteria of kingdom, eubacteria of the sixth kingdom system, or eubacteria of kingdom Monera of high kingdom system. Kingdom Monera. The eubacteria of Monera kingdom is grouped here as bacteria. Okay, and we discuss the characteristic features of the archaea and bacteria. Archaea are the extremophiles, and the extremophiles, which can be thermospherophiles, the halophiles or methanogens, and their cell wall is made up of protein but do not have the peptidoglycan, and the cell membrane is made up of the branched hydrocarbon chains, fatty acid, branched hydrocarbon chain, which are linked with the glycerol by the ether linkage, whereas the bacterial cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan, and cell membrane is made up of the unbranched hydrocarbon linked with the glycerol by ester linkage. Okay, these are the special features we have discussed. Okay, thank you.